realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the spice. For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch, apply today, and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Yeah, man. So we're bringing the supermarket to you. We're saying hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the spice side of the Caribbean. How are you doing? We got some rain today, you know. We got some rain. And every year on Fisherman's birthday, we get rain. So I'm here, you know. I figured, you know what? I need to be with my people for a few minutes. Yeah, before all the celebrations, you know, consume me. But of course, we are happy to be with you. Hello, and I hope that you had yourself a good weekend. While the celebrations are happening in Guave, there is a water situation that has developed, and we'll talk to you about that. And speaking of water situation, we have been tipped off that there is to be some degree of strike activity happening at Nawasa's branches tomorrow, God's willing. We'll talk to you about that as well. Father Gerard Paul, among Calypsonians to hit the stage in 2026. And whatever we have to tell you, we'll tell you. This is Mikey Live again. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliment of Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. We've got the Ariza Credit Union on board, and all the other sponsors that we've got, all the other sponsors that we have on board. We want to say hello to you and thank you for being with us. And this is another great program, so stay tuned. We will be back. And when we come back, it could be real news in Oli Lili Lolo. All right, so we'll be back.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Courts has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Courts, bringing value home.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash rides that fit you.
All right, so folks, welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course, it is a pleasure to be back with you for another day. So what's happening right now, boy? The people out in Guave, it's what we call Fisherman's Birthday Celebration. It's one of its kind. I don't know if there's any other activity as grand as Fisherman's Birthday Celebration. I mean, there are other things that happen around the place, but nothing like Fisherman's Birthday Celebration. And of course, today there were a lot of fun. There was church service that happened at the St. Peter's RC Church in Guave. All right, and then there was like the usual ceremony, the blessing of the boats, donation to fishermen. All these things happen on Fisherman's birthday, and of course I know that the fishermen will be very pleased to know that at least there was something in there for them this year. Well, not this year, because not only this year, because I remember last year too. Last year there was something for them as well, So yeah, that's good. So congratulations to all of them, all the fishermen, and of course they took some time to advise the fishermen that you have to take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves, take care of your vessels. We have lost so many people. Listen, we have lost so many people at sea. And of course it is time that we reduce on the amount of people that this year, in the last 6 months or so,
we lost a lot of people to the sea. And the thing about it is that there's no closure. That's the problem, you know. You know, when somebody dies, they meet in a tragic accident or whatever, there's closure. You have their body, you have a proper burial, you could, you know, you get time to grieve, get time to see the body for the last time. When people go missing at sea, there's none of that. For all you know, you go somewhere and your mind start playing trick with you and you think you see your cousin. You think you see your son. You think you see your daughter. That's a problem. When people are lost at sea, there's just no preparation and no closure. Nothing. It's hard. You understand? So, yep. But while all this celebration is happening, consumers in the entire town of Grove, up to Grosse Pointe and surrounding communities in the parish of St. John, you are experiencing an interruption in your water supply, and that is due, they say, to a broken 6-inch water main. Now, due to the extent of the work that is required, restoration is anticipated by 12 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, January 30th. Affected consumers, you are encouraged to utilize your stored supply. Every effort will be made, they say, to restore services within the scheduled time frame. However, supply may return gradually as the system recharges, with consumers in higher elevations possibly experiencing a delay up to 2 hours. Consumers, you are also advised that temporary decoloration, or turbidity is possible as the normal pressures return and sediments within the pipelines become dispersed. All right, and now also say they want to apologize now. In other words, you could expect dirty water. Okay, dirty water. For a little while after they fix up the business. Okay, they can't go into the pipe and take out what's there, so it will just come to your system. All right. Now, while we're on the topic of Nawasa, we've received word that the union has called the union. That's right, that is responsible for the Nawasa workers has called out Nawasa workers. So, tomorrow, there seems to be some degree of protest activity that will be taking place at all the branches, all outlets. But maybe the main one will be headquarters. So from 8:30 tomorrow morning, you'll see Nawasa workers out in the union T-shirts, and you see the union leader, the shop stewards. You'll be in conversation, and then you know how it works. All right. We do not have all the details surrounding the reason for this, but of course by tomorrow, God's willing, I'm sure we will. Okay, we was just tipped off of this happening tomorrow, and so we are sharing that with you, so you can expect interruption in the normal flow of things if that doesn't get resolved overnight. All right, so there seems to be some degree of protest activity to come. So over the weekend, what we experienced was a spice replanting initiative put on by the government. So what happens is that many areas, many farms and stuff, they invite people to come, diaspora people, and they are planting spice trees. I know I saw they planting nutmeg, clove, and quite a bit of plants were planted at the different sites. So we have the minister here, Minister Lennox Andrew, speaking of this initiative in an interview in which we conducted yesterday.
Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice, and that characteristic that defines us must remain, and we have to demonstrate it in a very big way. It has to be manifested in all Grenadians, whether you're at home or abroad, and this demonstration of planting back our spices is one way of showing to the world that as a country and as a people, we are serious about our spice nature and about our spice being part of our DNA. It is perhaps the single most important feature that defines us and characterizes us as a people, and that will always remain. And therefore we have to inculcate such values in our young people so that they grow up with it And wherever they may be, they must remember where they come from, the Isle of Spice, and what the Isle of Spice means to them from an economic point of view.
What does it show that the government or the ministry is partnering with those who are returning to put something in the soil?
Well, that's the point. I mean, a Grenadian must be a Grenadian wherever they may be. And the distinguishing feature of a Grenadian is the spice. So if you want to get the vibes and feel like a Grenadian once more, you have to speak about spice, and the spice must be in it, must be in you. And to show that, you have to come back and plant a spice tree, because this is what defines you as a Grenadian. So the spice vibes must be in you, wherever you go and whatever you do. And that will be that motivation, that drive, that enthusiasm that would want you to come back to Grenada, to renew that spice flavor and that spice flavor in you after having lived abroad for so many years. Some may have disappeared. So to renew it, you have to come back and feel it, and you feel it through the planting.
I'm sure you'd like to take the opportunity to congratulate the agronomy department that has been working so hard with the, the seedlings, plantlets. And we just opened the plant distribution season.
Yes, well, the plant distribution season starts on Monday. This year we would have propagated 868,616 plants, spices included, nutmeg and other spices included. And certainly the staff of the agronomy division in the Ministry of Agriculture have always demonstrated that commitment to replanting spices. In fact, it's part of the government's program. You'll recall that 2 years ago we collaborated with GCNA. The ministry gave them $1 million to identify farmers and to assist these farmers in the replanting. The report I got, latest one, said that over 212 farmers were already involved in this spice replanting program. And that means that the long-term sustainability of our industry is secured. So no matter whatever hurricane or storm or bad weather pass, we will take care of our spices, because that's what we are.
Just a brief commendation to the extension officers. So just congratulate them.
Yeah. So to all of the extension officers in the Ministry of Agriculture, and of course to all of the team that make up the Project Alassane team as well, they are always there. They are always there with the farmers. They are always there with me as the Minister of Agriculture. On a Friday, whenever I have the chance, I visited farmers, and they are there with me. They are the one who organize the farmers for my visit, and the work has been extremely commendable indeed. They constitute the backbone of our farming industry, and I'm happy that in the ministry we have such committed extension officers to the industry that we call agriculture here in Grenada.
Thank you very much, Minister. And of course, so that was a part of the spice replanting initiative. Father Gerard, is it still a father? Like, how does it work? Is it like when you become a president of the United States and you're no longer the president, then you're still a president? President Barack Obama, President Joe Biden, President. Is that how the priesthood works? Like, once you're a priest, you're always a priest? What's the status with Father Gerard Paul? Anyway, that's not my business. What's your business is that you are likely to see Father Gerard Paul, as we know him, so to speak, will be officially on the Calypso stage in 2026. Like officially. With the Calypso Bads 2.0 Calypso tent. Getty. You hear me? Getty for Father Gerard Paul, as we hear from the tent manager, Finley Jeffrey Scholar, about some of the prospects for 2026.
We have a lot of artists. We have some young people, nice fresh faces. Jerrington is entering into Calypso this year, right? Little Jello, he started last year. He'll be coming back this year. We have this new young lady, first time last in Independence. She won the crown, Akeda Lewis. She's in the tent. And then we have the regulars like the Teacher Eddie and Big J And IMG, those guys made finals last year. Sheeran, Francis. So we have a cast basically of about 24. We have some people, Randy Isaac, who is celebrating 40 years this year on Saturday. As one of the biggest attractions for the 10th, come July 3rd on Friday night, will be the debut performance on a carnival stage of Father Gerald Paul. This year, the priest, the guy is a priest, let us call him, but or farmer priest if you want to call him, or farmer and priest because he's a farmer too. So maybe farmer and priest, whatever it is. But he'll be making his debut this year. And let me tell you something. Father Paul bad. Father Paul, if everything goes well for Father Paul, I've been in Calypso for 30 years. I know Calypso. If everything goes well, because he can perform, he's a priest, so he has an added thing because, you know, priests could sing. Priests just sing when normally when they're giving a mass, right? And he could perform because I saw him perform at Legends in concert this year. And if everything goes well, I am putting my neck on the block. Father Paul will be in the finals.
Well, Father Paul will be in the finals. And the monarch himself, the boss, says that he is willing. How much times Scholar win already? A couple times, right? 9 times, 10 times, 11, 12? The monarch himself, for many years, is willing to put his neck on a block that Father Paul will be in the finals. Well, I have no reason to argue with you because I don't hear the song. So, sir, I have no reason to argue with you. But let's hope that your neck will still be part of the full structure by the time Spice Mass is over. Alright? You've given us a lot to look forward to. So, yeah, we want to see what's going on. Although, like I was telling you, it's been a rainy weekend. And we might get some more rain coming up as a tropical wave affects the island. Yes. So, an Eastern Caribbean tropical wave has its axis along 63 degrees west, south of 14 degrees north, moving westward at 15 knots. Scattered moderate to isolated strong convection is found along the wave's axis from 8 degrees north to 12 degrees north between 60 degrees west and 64 degrees west. Now, while the axis of the wave has crossed the island chain, trailing moisture continues to affect Grenada, producing cloudy skies, light to moderate showers, and pockets of isolated thunderstorms. All right? And of course, well, you know we get that from. We've just received that from the Met Office. All right? So, yep. Now, the next thing that we have to tell all you about is the actual weather. And of course, we received this from the good old folks at the Met Office. They are saying here that we can expect a lot of rain tomorrow. In fact, there's a warning that's going to be in place for tomorrow. But outside of that, what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder. Again, partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder becoming more frequent overnight. There's a low chance of flash flooding or landslides for tonight. Minimum temperature around 24 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. Now for Tuesday, that is tomorrow, we can tell you that the weather, yes, is expected to be cloudy and hazy with brief light to moderate showers and possible isolated thunder during the morning, improving as the day progresses. There's a warning in place for tomorrow, a low chance of flash flooding or landslides during the morning period. Max temp for tomorrow, 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. That's, my friends, your weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Of course, it's fisherman's birthday, so I ain't staying too long on the business. But of course, we got to do what we got to do. So we got to big up Marcus, Suzanne, Valerie, Joseph, Suzette, Barbara, Cleonora, Valerie again. Where's Shirin? Royalty, Yvonne, Karen, Hazel, Hazeland, Jane. Who else? Everybody, the multiple people watching the business, we're saying hello to you guys, all right? It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be on the business with you. And may God bless you, your family, and everybody else. Okay, guys? So what we have for you is we're going to update you with the national report in a while. So we're going to first give you some word from our sponsors. And following word from our sponsors, then we're going to jump into the national report. So everybody, Java and everybody, Brenda and everybody, Joseph and everybody, blessings and blessings and blessings to you. So we take a break and then we come back with the national report.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch, apply today, and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. And you sure can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash, rides that fit you.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Coming up in the news, Spice Replanting Initiative deemed a success, and TAMCC expands programs that align with Grenada's future growth projections. Details of these stories and more, plus a look at the news in the region when we return.
Grenadians at home and across the diaspora. Join IMA Grenada at the Grenada Homecoming 2026 Diaspora Forum and Marketplace. On Tuesday, 30th June, we'll be participating in the Investment Roundtable, engaging in meaningful conversations on investment, opportunity, and Grenada's future. Whether you're looking to reconnect, explore opportunities, or contribute to national development, we invite you to be part of the discussion. From June 30th to July 2nd at the Radisson Convention Center, you would find the IMA Grenada team ready to inform you on how you could be a part of Grenada's evolution. Register at homecoming.gd. We look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back. With the details of the GIS news for Monday, June 29, 2026, I am Sherian Noel. Scores of volunteers turned out on Sunday to support government's National Spice Replanting Initiative, which was carried out on farms across the country. The initiative is a program of the Government of Grenada with major support from the Ministry of Agriculture, which provided planting material and technical expertise to assist volunteers throughout the exercise. The activity also formed part of the Grenada Diaspora Homecoming celebrations being held from June 21st to July 4th. Grenada's spice sector has faced significant setbacks over the years, with Hurricanes Ivan, Emily, and more recently Beryl destroying more than 80% of the country's spice trees. The replanting initiative is intended to support the long-term recovery and revitalization of the industry. Farmers in St. David who are benefiting from the program welcome the support and praise the involvement of both diaspora members and local volunteers.
It is significant that we replenish our stock after so many years with the passage of Ivan, Emily, Beryl. So it is very important that we replenish our stock, and it is a very significant gesture. And I hope that more farmers could get involved in a gesture like this.
Well, that's a really good experience. I keep saying that long we had to do it. That is long in coming. They call us the Isle of Spice, but I don't find we living up to the name. But I think after today, we're going to keep winning. Yeah, so I think that was a very, very good initiative. And I think we should not just today continue because it's a long-term process.
Yes. I'm happy to get the support to replant and hope everything go forward in a very nice way.
In St. George's, GIS News also captured activities at a farm of Evans Gooden in New Hampshire, where volunteers joined efforts to plant spice trees and contribute to the rebuilding the sector.
But what we're doing then now in terms of planting back the spice, if we don't do that, the rest of the Caribbean is going to take over what they call the Isle of Spice. Because I have friends in Trinidad, St. Vincent, all these places, they just hungry for me to get nutmeg. At one time, one company asking for 1,000 pounds of nutmeg I sent to GCNA. Because it's spice. And if we don't speed up what we're doing in terms of this project, we're not going to longer call the Isle of Spice. Because all the other islands is doing it, they're going to pass us. I don't know where we are now in terms of in the Caribbean as a whole having more spice than some of the other islands. So in terms of this, when they asked me again, I didn't hesitate to say yes, I'm going to get involved in planting these spices back. Because we don't plant the spice, we cannot call ourselves the Isle of Spice.
I'm very happy to be a part of the Diaspora Homecoming Spice Replanting Program. It's essential that after the damage is ravaged by Hurricane Ivan, that we invest in ensuring that we replant our spices. And so it's critical. It's also critical for defining Grenada, the island of spice. And it's something that I think that is unique to us, meaning within the Caribbean space, that we must continue to promote and do more of. So this morning is a great, great example of ensuring that we do something to maintain the tradition of our local spices.
It's a wonderful initiative. And just coming up here this morning, I saw folks from the diaspora who are really proud that they got the opportunity to be involved in the spice replanting. You know, from Ivan and the Emily and so and the Beryl, we have a lot of our spices that got damaged. And now seeing the people getting involved in the spice replanting is just a joy. And you can see that they are inspired by it. In the next 5-10 years, we will see the fruits of the labor that we started today.
We want to be deliberate about this. We want to be serious about this. We want to rebuild our spice and local food industry. And that's why, as part, taking the opportunity, as part of the Diaspora Homecoming, we included this initiative so that our locals, our nationals in the diaspora who have come in for this 2 weeks of activities can help us with the spice replanting effort.
Chief Extension Officer Lauren St. Louis says the initiative aims to gradually inject 40,000 new spice plants into the industry, helping to restore Grenada's reputation as the Isles of Spice.
Grenada is the Isle of Spice, we all know. But over the years, the spices have kind of lost some of their importance. an event like this gives us a sense of belonging, and everybody is now looking forward to planting spices. You can come back after you've done something like this, you've taken part in an event like this, you can come back and visit your clove tree. Or you can know that in 25 years, you've been part of helping and revitalizing the spice industry. So it's all about legacy. It's about ensuring that our young people or farmers or foreigners, people who live outside, Grenadians who live outside, and other foreigners also, that they get that sense of belonging, that they're all part of the Spice Isle. And that is what this diaspora spice replanting event, that is what this is giving. Everybody is...
Still with news of the Spice Replanting Initiative, volunteers who turned out in support of the National Spice Replanting Initiative expressed satisfaction in being able to contribute to what they described as a transformative effort for Grenada's agricultural sector. Many said the experience provided an opportunity to give back to the homeland in a meaningful and tangible way while playing a direct role in rebuilding the country's spice industry. Participants also highlighted the importance of preserving Grenada's identity as the Isles of Spice and welcomed the initiative as an investment in the future of local agriculture.
We have seen the rise in a lot of agro-processing going on our island, which utilize most of our spices. Now, if we have to import what we should be producing, it would be very bad for the cost and so on with our products. So for me, being the owner of Fruity Moss who utilize a lot of spices, I take the initiative to be a part of this program because that's where the future of our business lies.
Today, doing the tree planting, it's just a great experience to see all the amount of spices that will be planted within the ground, and it'll make Grenada be Spice Island again.
We are, as an Indigenous bank and the Bank of the Diaspora, we felt it necessary to participate, not just sponsor as a nutmeg sponsor, but participate in an event like this, because the spices, is our trademark. So we want to make sure that replanting and bolstering the stock of spices in Grenada was important to us because of our relationship with the community, and this was a very good opportunity for us to participate and come and contribute to developing our community.
As a Trinidadian, how do you feel to be planting a spice tree in Grenada?
It's different. I've never really done anything like this before because I'm mostly at home and I have my extracurriculars. So it's an experience, I guess, new to me.
How important do you see this, though? As a young person, the fact that they're planting back spice trees so that in the future there will be spice trees?
I think it's really important because I've always known in my classes learning about agriculture that it's really important to plant your trees and enhance nature and all that stuff. So I'm really proud to be part of it.
My husband has a extended family here in Grenada and they were very enthusiastic about this project, so we wanted to participate as well. We are a huge fan of spices as well. We use it every day in our kitchen, so it's very important to have a supply growing for next generations as well. And planting a tree is always an emotional kind of involvement as well, because you're just supporting a life, which is important, I think.
When I heard about it, I said it's a good initiative, to plan back for children for the future. And I always think, if we don't make a future for those to come, where will it be, So that was one of my initiatives, to come here, to plan back so that the children in the future will have something to come to.
Moving along, the TA Marital Community College, TAMCC, is taking a more strategic and structured approach to delivering educational services that align with government's long-term development agenda under Vision 75. Vision 75 is government's national development framework aimed at building a resilient, prosperous, and inclusive Grenada by its 75th year of independence through sustainable economic, social, and environmental growth. The strategy emphasizes sectors including education, healthcare, agriculture, tourism, renewable energy, infrastructure, digital transformation, and workforce development to prepare citizens for emerging opportunities. In support of these national priorities, TAMCC is expanding and strengthening its programs of study to ensure the next generation of professionals is equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to drive the country's future growth and development.
At Marabou, despite the devastating impacts of Hurricane Ivan, Emily, and Beryl, we are rebuilding and reimagining a farm school as a center of excellence in agriculture. On 25 acres of some of Grenada's most fertile land, we are creating a training institution that will enhance food security, expand agro-processing, and strengthen our nation's agricultural capacity. At Carriacou, despite the destruction caused by Hurricane Beryl, we continue pressing forward with our vision for the future Marine Institute. Though operating from a temporary facility at the moment, our commitment remains steadfast and our vision remains clear. Here in Tantine, we continue to develop our Hospitality and Tourism Center of Excellence, an investment in the next generation of leaders who will help elevate Grenada's hospitality industry to world-class standards. At our St. Patrick's campus, Electrical and Electronics, Furniture Making and Construction Center of Excellence will be equipping students with technical expertise, craftsmanship, and entrepreneurial skills that will contribute meaningfully to Grenada, and I may say, the wider Caribbean. Through the OCS Skills and Innovation Project, supported by the World Bank, TAMCC is further expanding opportunities in the creative industries, the blue economy, new programs in performing arts, boat maintenance, and coastal recreation will strengthen emerging sectors while enhancing our institutional capacity and infrastructure.
That was Principal of the T.A. Marichaud Community College, Andrew Abraham. Abraham announced that beginning in August 2026, TAMCC will introduce new programs in heritage and museum studies, creative industries, including digital media and music, as well as revised pharmacy program designed to respond to evolving national and regional demands. He announced the launch of the TAMCC Foundation over the weekend. The event brought together past and present students, members of the Grenadian diaspora, and education stakeholders from across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, and formed part of the activities marking Grenada Diaspora Homecoming Initiative. Chair of the T.A. Marichaud Community College Board of Directors, Dr. Wendy Grenade, acknowledged the long-standing contribution of Grenadians abroad to the country's economy. However, she emphasized that the institution is now encouraging the diaspora to move beyond financial support and become active partners in shaping the future of higher education.
To our diaspora community, especially those contemplating a return home, and those who want to impact home from abroad, our country needs your expertise. We are moving past the era where giving back only means sending a barrel, remittances, or one-off donations. We are calling for a structured mobilization of your intellectual, social, and financial capital. TAMCC is presenting you with 4 tangible ways to give back. First, invest your intellectual capital. Whether you are a learning strategist, a psychologist, a data analyst, an IT specialist, a software coder, a digital innovator, a sustainable tourism expert, or an environmental specialist, among other things, TAMCC welcomes you. We need you to co-design curriculum, guest lecture on Zoom, or join our advisory panels. Second, invest your social capital. Become a global mentor. We need our alumni at home and abroad to mentor current students. Third, invest your financial capital. IFA National College and TAMCC, they've been very good to you. And you've done well. Have you not done well? Yes. So we invite you to fund specific capital projects, sponsor classroom modernization, or establish named scholarship endowments through this foundation to ensure no bright Grenadian child is left behind.
We'll take a short break. Stay with us. The GIS News will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
Welcome back. 14 new instructors and 22 community emergency responders were welcomed into Grenada's Community Emergency Response Team after completing a Training of Trainers workshop. CERT members are trained volunteers tasked with educating citizens about disaster preparedness and teaching basic response skills. Representative of the National Disaster Management Agency, Valerie Phillip, says the aim is to enhance community emergency response.
These initiatives represent a strategic leap in our comprehensive disaster strategy. It directly advances three critical national pillars: enhancing community resilience at the grassroots level, driving robust capacity building within NADMA, and significantly strengthening our overall emergency response coordination.
Participants were trained in leadership, medical, incident command systems, disaster response and management like search and rescue, and fire safety. Local CERT instructor is Martha Bird.
I've seen persons move from 50 to 86 and upwards. We had an average of 90 today, and as we go on. So we've seen improvement. They came in one way and they're leaving better. But beyond the numbers, we saw your confidence grow. We saw your questions sharpened. We saw your determination. We saw your tears. And commitment to safety deepened.
Chief Regional Instructor Anthony Williams says participants receive theoretical and hands-on training.
This 2026 program was built upon the same strong foundation while engaging a new group of participants. I am pleased to report that several instructors who were trained in 2024 formed part of the instructional team for the program. Their professionalism, commitment, and competence were evident during the training process. Today, Grenada can proudly see that it has developed a capable cadre of local CERT instructors who are well equipped to train others and continue building resilience within the communities.
Assistant Permanent Secretary with the Ministry of National Security, Home Affairs and Disaster Management, Raquel Walker-Chitterman, reaffirmed government's commitment to disaster preparedness.
Resilience is not built only during the hurricane season or after a disaster occurs. It is built every day through planning, training, awareness, and collective action. As we look to the future, let us reaffirm our commitment to empowering communities as the foundation of disaster risk reduction and emergency management in Grenada. By investing in local capacity, strengthening partnerships, and fostering community ownership, we can create safer, stronger, and more resilient communities' capabilities of withstanding the challenges of uncertain future.
The sessions, which were held from June 17 to 19th and June 22nd to 26th, follow the theme Strengthening Local Capacities for Disaster Risk Reduction and Emergency Management within Communities. And finally, in the local segment, Grenada recently joined the rest of the world in observing International Day of Women in Diplomacy. Observed annually on June 24th, the day was established by the United Nations in 2022 to recognize and promote the role of women in shaping international relations, peace building, negotiations, and global decision making. For countries like Grenada and the wider Caribbean, the observance also highlights the importance of ensuring women's voices are represented in regional and international policy discussions on issues such as climate resilience, sustainable development, trade, and foreign relations. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Export Development, Roxy McLeish Hutchinson, says that while there is much to celebrate regarding the progress women have made in diplomacy, there is still more work to be done to ensure women are not only present at decision-making tables, but are also leading them.
Equity in diplomacy requires sustained effort, thorough mentorship, opportunity, and deliberate policies that empower women at every stage of their careers. To the women serving in diplomacy today, your voice matters. Your leadership is essential, and your impact is profound. And to the next generation, know that there is a place for you in shaping the future of international relations.
This is a GIS News. We'll take a look at what's happening in the region when we come back.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Welcome back. 172 nationals from across the OECS have received industry-recognized certifications after successfully completing training under the OECS Advanced Digital Skills Scholarship Program. The initiative, funded through the World Bank-supported Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, is implemented by the OECS Commission and delivered by the University of the West Indies Global Campus. The milestone was celebrated during a virtual recognition ceremony held on May 20th, where organizers also announced plans for the creation of a digital skills bank aimed at strengthening access to regional talent. Officials say the program continues to support the development of a technology-ready workforce and equip citizens with skills needed to compete in the growing digital economy. The University of the West Indies, the UWI, has issued a warning to prospective students, partners, and general public about an unauthorized website falsely claiming to be affiliated with the institution. The university says the site is not endorsed or approved and is improperly using its name and branding while misrepresenting an official relationship. The UWI also cautions that the fraudulent website includes a personal data capture form and any information submitted through it is not received by the university. Individuals are urged to exercise caution, avoid sharing personal or financial details in response to suspicious communications, and verify all information through official UWI channels only. And that's a look at the news for today, Monday, June 29, 2026. Here's a recap of the top stories. Spice Replanting Initiative deemed a success, and TAMCC expands programs to align with Grenada's future growth projections. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sharia Noel. Thank you for joining us.